What is the most important question that you can ask yourself?
Probably like, what will I make of myself? Because, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I don't have a direction, which is, it's a scary thought. Like, what, obviously everyone's like, oh, what are you gonna do? But I feel like it's more than that. Like, not only just your job, but like, what are you gonna do in life? The lessons you'll learn, the lessons you'll teach, stuff like that. And then how you're gonna develop even like side things you do, your main job, you know, relationships. Like, I didn't even know if I was gonna get married till like, 6 months ago. Like I wasn't even sure if that was part of my life yet. But now I know that, and I'm like putting the pieces together, but I'm not there. So that's like a scary question. Like, where will I be? Like, what will I do?
Am I being the best version of myself? I think just hold myself accountable, being my best self every day, doing the right thing, spreading positivity, and just like, not selling myself short, putting in my best effort, working as hard as I can every day, just living life to the fullest, that's what it's all about.
And if you ask yourself that question right now, what would be your answer?
I'm doing it, man, doing this interview, doing something a little different, trying new things, working hard here at Villanova, just enjoying it. I'm having a good time, and despite the tough times, just trying to see the positives of the situation and being optimistic. So,
The most important question. Am I leading a fulfilling life to myself and for others?
And are you doing that?
Yes, I think I am. I hope I am. Yeah.
So what is a fulfilling life for you?
What is a fulfilling life for me? Having family around me, health, good health, being kind to others. That's fulfilling.
Does a choice that you make regrets? Are you regretful for your choices that you make?
I would say, what is my purpose and how do I achieve that?
And how would you answer that?
Kind of similar to the answer to the other question, just being a kind person and, just following God for me, so, yeah.
Who am I?
And how would you answer that?
Don't know yet.
Is what I'm doing having a good impact on others and myself?
Did I do anything that doesn't only revolve around me?
And if you ask those questions to yourself, how would you answer?
Honestly, I wouldn't answer them how I'd want to answer them.
Yeah.
Which
Same.
I hate to say, but it's I don't know. I definitely need a lot more of a perspective of other people to be able to answer that question. I just sometimes feel like I'm really selfish and I could be more helpful.
I don't know what to say. I mean, that kind of summed it up.
Am I happy where I am? Yeah, I'm happy. I'd say I'm doing a pretty good job. Family, doing sports that I love, academics, and just getting to where I want to be.
Most important question I could ask myself. Are you doing your best? I would say. Because there are some days I'm super duper lazy and I just don't feel like doing anything. So I keep myself in check, make sure I'm doing the best I can in everything I'm doing. That's cool, yeah. I would say I'm doing my best. I wouldn't say I'm like a full A student, but I'm passing everything. I'm doing as good as I can compared to last semester. Last semester was my first semester in person, so it was a new experience. But like I said, perseverance, you gotta learn how to push through challenges. So yeah, I would say I'm doing fine.
What is the most important question I can ask myself? I guess would be, are you doing enough? Which sometimes I go back and forth with. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing less than I should, even though I may be doing plenty already. But I just want to make sure that I'm always trying to do something to cause a positive impact somewhere.
What I would be able to do to keep myself feeling accomplished in the future, to keep me motivated, especially during these times with COVID and transitioning from college to adulthood.
How could you be better? Everyone's not perfect. So it's just, how can you be better throughout the day? And what can you do to be better?
Who am I?
And how would you answer that?
I would say, oh my God, I actually don't know how to answer that. It's am I I'm a nice person sometimes, But like everybody has like their bad moments and their bad days, and we have to probably like normalize that. So like basically, I'm a nice person. I don't know how to explain that.
Am I doing the right thing? That's really a big one. I always ask myself that. Everything I do in life, because I don't know, I want to live a happy life. I want people to be happy. So I just think, am I doing the right thing? And if I'm in the wrong situation, try to get out of it.
Mine would have to be, if you could turn back the clock, would you do it again? Just to make sure, you know, because sometimes we act we do a lot of things spontaneously, not really knowing what we're doing in the heat of the moment. So if I try to always ask myself if I can remember, if I could turn back the clock, would I do it again?
I sure hope so.
Yeah, I think I would. I would do it again. I think I'm doing the right thing so far. Love my steps here, and I'm about to graduate soon, so can't really ask for more.
Am I happy?
Yeah, I like that one.
Kind of basic, but I think it's important to ask.
And if you asked yourself that question, how would you answer that?
I'd say I'm pretty happy.
I'd
right
say
now,
yes
yeah.
right now.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I mean, it might like go with my first answer, like, what did you learn today? And how do you not make it happen again, or how do you make it happen again, depending on whether or not it's good or bad.
Well, I think like checking in with yourself and being like, am I happy? Am I okay? How am I feeling today? And just like these basic generic questions. I know they seem pretty cliche, but like just like asking yourself those things every day truly gets you through it.
And how would you answer that?
Well, for me, as of right now, I'm happy. I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. I mean, I did break my phone yesterday.
Oh no.
And I have an empty phone case because I need my wild card to get into places, but I'm still doing fine.
What's serving me right now and what's not serving me right now?
Probably how I measure my strength and my resilience. Like when I put in situations where it's testing that, I like evaluate as much as I can on what I can do to not be immature about that situation, or like something to benefit myself so I don't like act on impulse and stuff like that, because I used to a lot and I've been working on that a lot. Yeah.
What am I doing in life?
How would you answer that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess my mind would be like, are you happy?
How would you answer that?
I don't know. Depends on the day. Yeah.
I would say like how to enjoy every day as much as you can.
And how would you answer that?
Try new things, maybe.
Are you happy? I think like parts of our life we just sit back, or we won't sit back, we work and we don't appreciate the stuff that we already have and just worry about the stuff that we don't have and try to obtain it. I always told myself, if you're not happy, then what's the point, you know? So the big question is, are you happy?
And if you asked yourself that right now, how would you respond?
I am happy. At times I feel like I'm not, but at the end of the day, I take a step back from reality and say, I've been blessed my whole life. I go to a great school in Virginia Tech. I have a YouTube channel talking about my favorite sports teams. I have great friends. My mom and dad, they've done so much for me. My siblings, they're the best. Everything. I'm just blessed. So yeah.
Am I doing the right things in life? Yeah. Just like, you know, am I doing what's right? Am I, you know, for my personal goals, am I achieving it? If I'm slacking, what should I do to get better at it? Just stuff like that. That's all.
That's a tough one. How can I improve a little bit every day and be better than I was yesterday? Like I said, make goals for myself, accomplish those goals, and just, if it's numbers, if it's even like talking to someone, trying to make someone's day a little bit better than it was yesterday, or just maybe even like right now I'm going to the gym, maybe get higher numbers in weightlifting. Anything can make your day, and anything that can make you better, I mean, that's just how it is.
The most important question I could ask myself, gotta say, is gonna be somewhere along the lines of, what can I do to just improve the moment? Not necessarily to make it happier or things like that, but just what can I do, or how can I think to make each moment worth it? Well, honestly, right now, it'll just be, like, for this exact moment, putting in my full thoughts for this, knowing, hey, this is just something I get to go out and do, so I might as well enjoy it. Enjoy everything new and spontaneous that comes by.
Am I doing enough? And the reason for that is I feel like you can always do more, whether that's working harder, overcoming an obstacle, doing more to help people. So if you're asking yourself, am I doing enough? It's kind of putting on a challenge on yourself to always grow and be better.
Are you doing enough?
I think at the current moment, you're never really doing enough. So I think you can always push a little bit further. I challenge everyone to ask themselves, are you doing enough?
If I were to die right now, would I go to heaven? I'll hesitate, and that scares me. So, I want to say yes, but I don't know, man. I need to keep working at it, so I never hesitate.